Hello fellow scribes, my name is Jenna Elizabeth Johnson and I will be one of the presenters at this year's Central Coast Writers Conference. Now before I go into detail about what I'll be presenting there, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I have been seriously writing since 2005 and I've been a self-published author since 2009. I am a native to the Central Coast of California, and so far I've written 11 novels and 8 short stories or novellas or short story collections. And I write primarily in the fantasy genre, both in epic, young adult, fantasy, adventure fantasy, and then I also write young adult paranormal romance. And so the 2 series I have out right now are the Legend of Oescienne series, and you can see that banner behind me with the dragon on it and my young heroine, Jera. And that series is basically about a human infant found and raised by dragons in a world where her kind no longer exists. And that is my epic fantasy adventure. I also have the Otherworld series, which is about Megan Elam, who is a teenager who finds out she's from the Celtic Otherworld. And that series is actually set here on the Central Coast, so that's kind of a fun fact for you guys. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about what I will be doing at the Writers Conference this year. I will be teaching 2 different courses. The first one is self-publishing secrets. So I will be sharing with you everything I've learned over the past several years about my self-publishing career and the journey I've been on to get to where I am with my different books. So I'll be going into the befores, during, and after things that you need to do in order to create a great successful self-publishing experience. And it really all depends on where you want to be with self-publishing. I can hopefully answer all your questions there. So that class will be on the 29th, Friday, September 29th from 2:15 to 3:15. So if you are considering self-publishing and would like to know some of the secrets and the ins and outs of doing that successfully, then you might want to take this class. It'd be great to have you there. I will also be taking part on a panel on editing tips that same day, and I believe that one's from 4:45 to 5:45. So if you need some help with editing and what to look for, be sure to take part in that panel and come see those of us who are participating, hopefully answer some of your questions. And finally that night, Friday night, I will also be taking part in the Burn the Bully event. So all of us writers have probably had some experience during our lives with people who put us down for being different, so I will definitely be there, and I hope to see some of you there to help with this great cleansing event. And I also forgot to mention I will be doing some of the private critique sessions on Friday as well, starting at 1 o'clock until about 1:45. So if you need any help with critiquing, I'll be glad to help you in 15-minute sessions. I will also be teaching a course about how to submit to an anthology. And so that's kind of new this year, I believe. I'm not sure if we've had that at the Writers Conference before, but I've taken part in several anthology collections. Some I've already had work published and included. Others we have been given a theme to work with. And those are great ways, taking part in anthologies are great ways for authors to get more exposure, to make a little more money, and to connect with other authors. So I will be going over my experience with these anthologies, how you might take part in an anthology, what the responsibilities are, and all those wonderful details. And that, I think, will be also a great experience too if you are considering those things. So that workshop will be from 2 to 3 on Saturday, September 30th. And I will also be taking part on a final panel about anthologies, blogs, and magazines, and how you can make extra money as a writer in those different areas as well, because we all know that being an author doesn't always pay well. So those are good ways to find out more about this career as an author. And I think that's it. So hopefully I will see you all at the end of September, and I'm really looking forward to teaching these courses and meeting all you wonderful aspiring authors out there. Thank you. Bye.